Hey, so I went ahead and pulled a full on the questions you were asking, and I'm just going to try to tell it as I'm seeing it here for this year coming. So I'm definitely getting a travel, um, possibly to family, loved ones. It could be a move, but I'm kind of feeling like it's just like a trip, a travel to somewhere. Somewhere with people that you can actually let out your problems and talk to them, almost to get a lot of things off your chest. A reboot, so to say. I kind of feel that's going to be in October or 10 weeks from now. Um, you're going to work very hard on your plans on what you want to do this year. I kind of feel like you're very dedicated this year to basically make your environment more peaceful, more calming, somewhere where you're happy. Um, it does represent like greenery. So somewhere with a backyard or, a patio where you can make it your own kind of thing. Right now, you're just not going to see, you feel like you're not getting anywhere, like you're not moving forward, you're not seeing the benefits of what you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to make happen. But I kind of feel here, if you work hard enough and devote yourself to your goal, that it's going to happen. Now, I do see a ending of a relationship that just didn't suit you well. It was almost like you two were going through the motions. I can't tell if this is a male or a woman friendship, but it's almost as if you're going to be happier afterwards. You may be sad when it happens, but I kind of feel that, after a while, you're going to heal from that and you're going to know that it was meant to be, because it was becoming very unproductive. Okay. There are a couple men I do see in the relationship here. I don't feel like it's love. I feel like it's more like friendship or family members in a way. A rekindling there. So maybe that's where the trip is going to take place at. It's almost like a father figure, an older male and a younger male. Okay. But I do see a rekindling there, a celebration of some sorts, where you will actually be able to let out some of the things that you've been holding in, for the last year or two. Now, with your job, I don't feel that your job's in jeopardy at all. I kind of feel like maybe you do want to move on from that position to find something better, something in communication, or getting advice from other people or giving advice. But I do see you constantly going back and forth with that, changing your mind and just staying where you're at. So, but I don't feel like your job's in jeopardy. You may feel emotionally left out in a way, but there are opportunities there for you if you were to look for another position, is what the cards are saying. But if you stay at the current position, to know that things are always going to remain the same. You need to find out this year what's holding you back and what you can release in order to lighten your load to move forward a little bit. Another reboot kind of thing. You have the moon card. So I kind of feel you do most of your thinking and your ideas, and you go through that a lot in your mind here, and that's where you come up with your manifestations and your good plans to have a hard grip on reality when it comes to fighting for what you feel is right, or fighting for a relationship in your life. To know that if it's realistic or if you're just, replaying things in your head to make it a different So that's what the cards are kind of saying also for this year coming. So there is a woman in your life this year, and I had mentioned leaving a relationship over here. Like, I can't tell if it's a male or woman, but there's some kind of disappointment there, and always constantly trying to stand your ground with this person, to lighten up a little bit when it comes to her. And this could actually be you. Lighten up on yourself. You don't have to always, be front and center and be noticed and be listened to, because if people aren't going to listen to you, you just need to know that these just aren't my people, and to try to find your tribe, your people, that would actually, where you don't have to stand up for yourself. You don't have to, feel disappointment and look back at what you don't have. If someone's making you feel that way, to know that you're worth more than that, and you shouldn't be focusing on the past. So this year is all about moving forward, setting boundaries for yourself, setting goals, pulling back, not having to say the last word, and traveling or moving. So I am seeing something about that in the cards, but you have the Fool card there with that. So to know when you're going to take a risk and not take it so easily. Really, contemplate how it's going to affect your life with the move. I do feel that you have many choices, and it can be overwhelming this year. But to not be so harsh on yourself, but to also know to not be so lackadaisical, and be more financially motivated in and when you're making a decision when it comes to moving, to make sure that it's something where you look at for the next couple years and not just for in the moment, you know. So that's kind of what the cards are saying. So it is indicating a travel or move, but you have the Fool and the Emperor card there. So set boundaries, make a list, make sure you're not just going off the moment, and plan it well. All right. But let me know if you have any questions about everything else I had mentioned. Much love.